Paris is a city known for its romance, culture, and timeless architecture. But it is also a city filled with constant movement, sound, and density. In this video, we explore an architect's smart idea for creating a small apartment that offers truly quiet living in the heart of Paris. This project proves that serenity is not defined by size, but by thoughtful design, intelligent planning, and a deep understanding of how people want to live within a historic urban context. Small apartments are a common reality in Paris, especially within historic buildings where layouts were never designed for modern lifestyles. The architect faced challenges such as limited square footage, strict building regulations, shared walls, street noise, and minimal natural light. Instead of seeing these as limitations, the architect approached them as opportunities to rethink spatial efficiency, acoustic comfort, and emotional well-being through architecture and interior design. Before any design decisions were made, the architect carefully studied the surrounding neighborhood. The apartment sits within a dense Parisian block, where exterior facades are protected and structural changes are limited. By respecting the building's historical character while subtly improving its performance, the architect ensured that the project would feel authentic to Paris while offering a modern sense of calm inside. From the outside, the building remains understated and elegant, blending seamlessly with neighboring structures. There are no dramatic exterior changes, as the true transformation happens within. This contrast is intentional. The architect wanted the apartment to act as a quiet refuge hidden behind a classic Parisian facade, reinforcing the idea that peaceful living does not need to announce itself to the city. The entrance to the apartment is designed as a transition zone between the noisy city and the quiet interior. Subtle lighting, soft materials, and a controlled color palette immediately reduce sensory overload. This small entry space plays a powerful psychological role, signaling to the resident that they are leaving the chaos of Paris behind and entering a carefully protected personal sanctuary. One of the architect's smartest ideas was to treat soundproofing not as an afterthought, but as a core design principle. Walls, ceilings, and floors were carefully insulated using modern acoustic materials hidden behind refined finishes. Double-glazed windows, sealed doors, and strategic wall layering dramatically reduced street noise, allowing the apartment to feel surprisingly silent despite its urban location. The apartment layout was reorganized to separate active and passive zones. Louder functions such as the kitchen and bathroom are positioned away from the bedroom and main resting areas. This zoning ensures that daily activities do not disturb moments of rest, reinforcing a sense of calm and routine within a compact footprint. Natural light is essential for comfort, but windows are also the main source of noise in city apartments. The architect balanced this by optimizing window placement and size while using high-performance glazing. Light enters generously during the day, while unwanted sound remains outside, creating a bright yet peaceful interior environment. The interior color palette is intentionally soft and restrained. Warm whites, muted beiges, and gentle gray tones reflect light without creating visual noise. These colors are inspired by Parisian stone facades and overcast skies, reinforcing a connection to the city while maintaining a soothing, timeless atmosphere. Material selection plays a crucial role in quiet living. The architect chose wood, textured fabrics, and matte finishes that absorb sound rather than reflect it. Even in such a small space, these materials help reduce echoes and create a sense of warmth, proving that acoustic comfort and aesthetic beauty can coexist seamlessly. The main living area serves as the heart of the apartment. Designed with minimal visual clutter, it encourages relaxation and mindful living. Built-in furniture reduces the need for freestanding pieces, keeping the space open and calm. Every element is carefully scaled to avoid overwhelming the room while supporting daily comfort. Clutter is often a hidden source of stress in small apartments. To address this, the architect integrated storage into walls, seating, and even circulation spaces. These built-in solutions keep everyday items out of sight, allowing the apartment to feel larger, cleaner, and more peaceful than its actual size suggests. Rather than a traditional open kitchen, the architect designed a compact yet highly functional cooking area that minimizes noise. Soft closed drawers, integrated appliances, and sound-dampening panels ensure that cooking activities do not disrupt the apartment's calm atmosphere. The result is a kitchen that feels efficient, elegant, and surprisingly quiet. Lighting design plays a subtle but important role in creating a sense of quiet. Instead of harsh overhead lights, the architect used layered lighting with warm tones. Indirect light sources, wall sconces, and hidden LED strips create a soft glow that enhances relaxation and reduces visual fatigue throughout the day. In small apartments, hallways often waste valuable square meters. Here, circulation areas are multifunctional, doubling as storage, display, or workspace zones. This efficiency reduces unnecessary movement and visual complexity, helping the apartment feel more fluid and serene despite its compact layout. The bedroom is designed as the quietest space in the apartment. Positioned furthest from street noise, it benefits from additional acoustic insulation and softer materials. The architect avoided unnecessary decoration, focusing instead on comfort, darkness, and silence, creating a sleeping environment that feels deeply restorative. Custom-designed furniture fits the space precisely, reducing gaps where sound can travel or echo. Upholstered headboards, fabric wall panels, and padded seating all contribute to a softer acoustic environment. These details may seem small, but together they significantly enhance the feeling of tranquility. Even the bathroom is designed with quiet living in mind. Water-resistant acoustic insulation reduces plumbing noise, while natural stone textures and warm lighting create a spa-like atmosphere. This space offers a moment of calm within daily routines, reinforcing the apartment's overall sense of retreat. The architect embraced minimalism, but avoided making the space feel cold or empty. Carefully chosen decorative elements, such as artwork, books, and textiles, add personality without clutter. This balanced approach ensures that the apartment feels lived in, human, and emotionally comforting. Despite its modern interventions, the apartment still honors classic Parisian elements. Original moldings, ceiling proportions, or window details are preserved where possible. This respect for architectural heritage grounds the project in its location, creating harmony between past and present. Furniture placement is intentional and restrained. Clear pathways, balanced proportions, and symmetrical compositions reduce visual tension. The architect understands that how furniture is arranged can influence how calm or chaotic a space feels, especially in small interiors. Modern technology is integrated discreetly to avoid visual and acoustic disruption. Hidden speakers, concealed wiring, and smart lighting systems allow the resident to enjoy contemporary comfort without compromising the apartment's peaceful aesthetic. Quiet living is not only about sound, but also about physical comfort. The apartment includes efficient climate control and ventilation systems that operate silently. Fresh air circulates without drafts or noise, supporting health and relaxation year-round. The architect paid close attention to how space affects mood and mental health. By reducing noise, clutter, and visual chaos, the apartment promotes focus, rest, and emotional balance. This project demonstrates how architecture can actively improve quality of life even in limited spaces. Although small, the apartment is designed to adapt. Furniture can be reconfigured, and spaces serve multiple purposes throughout the day. This flexibility ensures that the apartment remains functional and peaceful as the residents' needs evolve over time. Sustainability is subtly integrated through durable materials, energy-efficient systems, and long-lasting design decisions. The architect proves that sustainable living does not require large spaces, but thoughtful choices that reduce waste and extend the life of the interior. Daylight changes throughout the day, and the architect embraced this rhythm. Sheer curtains diffuse sunlight gently, avoiding harsh contrasts. This soft modulation of light supports the apartment's quiet atmosphere from morning to evening. Beyond function and aesthetics, the apartment fosters an emotional connection. It feels safe, intimate, and deeply personal. The architect's design choices encourage the resident to slow down, reflect, and enjoy moments of stillness within the city. Luxury in this apartment is not defined by expensive finishes, but by comfort, silence, and ease of use. Every detail serves a purpose, creating a refined environment where nothing feels excessive or out of place. This project offers valuable lessons for anyone living in a small urban apartment. Prioritizing acoustics, storage, and layout can dramatically improve daily life. Quiet living is achievable with thoughtful planning, regardless of square meter limitations. At the heart of this project is a clear philosophy. Architecture should support well-being. By listening to the needs of modern urban dwellers, The architect created a space that responds not only to physical constraints, but also to emotional ones. This apartment challenges traditional ideas of urban living. It shows that city life does not have to be noisy or overwhelming. With the right design approach, even the smallest Parisian apartment can feel calm, balanced, and deeply comfortable. Many of the most important design elements in this apartment are invisible. Insulation, structure, and planning work quietly in the background, proving that good design is often felt more than it is seen. The apartment encourages a slower lifestyle within one of the world's busiest cities. It becomes a place to disconnect, recharge, and find balance, demonstrating how architecture can shape not just space, but daily habits. Ultimately, this small apartment succeeds because it feels like a sanctuary. It protects the resident from external noise while remaining connected to the spirit of Paris. This balance is the true achievement of the architect's smart design. Designers and homeowners alike can draw inspiration from this project. It proves that quiet living is not about isolation, but about intelligent design choices that respect both context and human needs. In conclusion, this small Paris apartment demonstrates how architecture can transform limitations into strengths. Through smart planning, acoustic comfort, and timeless design, the architect created a peaceful home in the heart of the city. It is a powerful reminder that true luxury lies in calm, clarity, and thoughtful living, even in the smallest of spaces.